joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bears ready to get this thing started and open the season. Coming out with it, it's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So FIU's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Using his legs, it's Owens. Past the sticks, and he may get more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Getting rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bears offense has the ball for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
trenches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Got enough for the first. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Running to Green. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try to get outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got 50 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pocket breaking down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Creates a little space. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free and he was off to the races. The Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the option. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the Missouri State offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Goes to the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's trying to get it in, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. Get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got it behind the line, it's Owens. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to go up top. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Going right to work up top. Got his man. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes the option. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dawson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Buys a little extra time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Toss sweep to the right. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical. They're
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's at the touchdown, Florida International. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers, but David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense, and now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead, everybody feeling good. Go get some rest, because you need another stop, and you need to get the ball back to your offense so you can expand on the lead.
Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Switch it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play.
Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to kick this one away.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. From the gun, running back on the move. For a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. FIU pushing tempo. They'll try to pop the draw. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. FIU will line up to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the Bears buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He wants to change this route. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires left. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Panthers are on the move.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Leaves him with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The Panthers want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the corner. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Motion from the back. On the option. And here's a fumble flying out to the left. He's at the touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Bear offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawrence. At the 45 on his way. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Missouri State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And the Panthers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Quick spin on the ride. Breaks into the open. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed over the middle, it's Joyner. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll run the option. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bears want to the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lawrence. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I expect them to do on this next play.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back in motion. Try to clear the pickup. Bring in the heat. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Bears will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll run the option. They can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown. FIU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.